גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה לי לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה לי לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. Shabbat Shalom, Temple Aliyah. It's wonderful to see everybody on this Friday night. The air is crisp outside. There's not a torrential downpour happening. We've all made it to this sacred space. Some of us for different reasons. Some people are wanting to recognize a yahrzeit. Some people want to connect with their community. Some people want to connect to God. And some of us want to do all of the above. And it's such an appropriate space to do that. The rabbis say we all get elevated holiness on Shabbat. So we're all here elevated in our holiness together. And it's a wonderful feeling. I'm so happy to see all of you. We're going to turn to page 5 for the blessing of the candles. We're transitioning into a time of holiness. So let's all stand together.
Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. La 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu v'tzivanu lehadlik ner v'tzivanu v'tzivanu lehadlik ner v'tzivanu v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Yalla la 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 la. Yalla la 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 la. Yalla la 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 la. La 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 la.
Please be seated. We'll stay on the same page on page 5, just right above the candle blessing with Romemu.
Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho.
Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu
Ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu.
We're going to turn to page 7 as we focus on welcoming the Shabbat bride, the Shabbat queen, with Lecha Dodi, the top of page 7.
So I want to encourage everyone to sing along. If you don't know the melody, I guarantee you'll know it soon. And if you don't know the words, just lie, but just bring it. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yadalai, 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 b'nei Shabbat dekavela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yadalai, 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 b'nei Shabbat dekavela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, hishmi'anu el ha'meyuchad. Adonai echad u'shemo echad, v'shemu tiferet v'li tila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yadonai, 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 b'nei Shabbat dekavela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yadonai, 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 b'nei Shabbat dekavela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'necha, ki hi mekor ha'beracha. Merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'makshava techila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yadonai, 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 b'nei Shabbat dekavela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yadonai, 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 b'nei Shabbat dekavela. Bo'vi v'shalom, we rise, but there is love. Gam b'simcha u'v'tzola, toch emunei am segula. Bo'vi chala, Lecha Dodi likrat kala yalalai, 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 b'nei Shabbat dekavela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yalalai, 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 b'nei Shabbat dekavela.
Turn to page 9 as we transition into our Baruch Hu, the call to worship, the call to prayer.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Lai, 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 lai.
Please be seated. In the middle of page 9, there's a really lovely poem simply just called Creation. Take a moment to find it, middle page 9, and we should read it together. With the darkness comes your light, earth and sky blend into one. The heavens seem closer now, the day's burdens farther somehow. Your presence is almost palpable. You own the darkness. You unlock the doors I never thought would open. You decorate the earth with seasons. You paint the stars in the sky. You design day and night, showing us the light in the darkness and the darkness in the light. Bless you, God, for bringing on the light.
Umavir yom umevi laila, umavdil ben yom uven laila, Adonai tzavaot shemo, El Chai v'kayam, Tamid yimloch aleinu, leolam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim.
Amen. On page 11, the Ahavat Olam prayer, really focusing on the gift of Torah, the gift of mitzvot.
Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Mishpatim otanu limadeta al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shokreinu u'b'kumeinu nasiach b'chukecha v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha mitzvotecha leolam va'ed ki hem chayeinu ve'yorech yameinu uvahem negei yomam v'layla ki hem chayeinu ve'yorech yameinu uvahem negei yomam v'layla ki hem chayenu yorech yameinu uvahem negei yomam v'layla ki hem chayenu yorech yameinu uvahem negei yomam v'layla v'yavatecha al tasir mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Page 13, the Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha uvelechtecha v'derech uveshachpecha uvekumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot beinenecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha. Leman tizkeru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim lihiot lachem lelohim Ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem emet.
We turn to page 17, a little bit of change of pace with our Mi Chamocha. Who is like you? Who is like God? It's okay to smile and clap along with this one.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh nora tehilot osef eleh. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh nora tehilot Osef eleh, malchutecha ra'uvanecha, bokei yam lifnei Moshe, ze'lianu ve'amru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh nora tehilot osef eleh. V'nemar kifata Adonai et Yaakov ugalo miyad chazak mimenu miyad chazak mimenu mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh nora tehilot osef eleh, osef eleh, osef eleh. Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael
page 19, we sing together Hashkivenu Adonai, the God that blesses our comings and our goings.
So this prayer is also a lullaby. And if you don't know it, our rabbinic intern is a new father for the second time with a little baby boy, Phineas, right? Alexander, beautiful, and he probably doesn't get any sleep. So hopefully you won't fall to sleep. And the prayer does bless our comings and our goings. And Brad here, this is his last time because he's moving tomorrow to South Carolina, but he chose to be with us tonight. So as we sing this prayer, I just hope that you'll have an intention of blessings for both of them and blessings for you, especially when things aren't easy. This is the prayer to go to. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, v'ha'amidenu malkeinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, v'ha'amidenu malkeinu. Ushmut Seitenu Uvoenu Lechaim Ushalom Me'ata ve'ad olam. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, v'ha'amidenu malkeinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, v'ha'amidenu malkeinu lechaim. Ufros aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha. Ufros aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha. Just your voices.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, Hamidenu malkeinu lechaim.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, v'ha'amidenu malkeinu lechaim.
My favorite part of the Friday night service is when we just hear your voices, because the kahal is joining together like an angelic chorus, really being like one people. And it's just really uplifting every time I hear it. So thank you very much. I love that. Let's turn to page 21 for the Vishamru, a little more upbeat than our last lullaby.
Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam. tam berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I really love our singing together. I love it. It's wonderful. So let me ask you, how often does this happen to you? You're driving home from work, probably if you're in LA, you're sitting in traffic, thinking about what you're going to eat for dinner. You go home and you open the fridge, and there is nothing in the fridge, maybe some baking soda in a lonely corner in the back. So you mosey on over to the pantry, and you open it up, and it's so bare there's like a tumbleweed blowing through it. By the way, that was like every day for me in college. Have you ever noticed, however, that when you're full or when you've just gone to the grocery store and bought groceries, people have an urgent need to just give you food? There's so much free food everywhere when you're full or have already bought food. There's always somebody saying, oh, this is left over from a business meeting. Do you want 3 boxes of pizza? Do you want some donuts? We have a lovely fruit tray. Please take it. We have so much left over. And you have to respond, I'm actually not really hungry right now. This only seems to happen when you don't need food. When you do need food, there's no food to be had. Or how about this? Have you ever been interested in being in a romantic relationship with someone, and at the time they are either not interested or they're with somebody else? So you start to date somebody new, and the moment you do that, the original person is now single, of course, and interested in you. Or lastly, this is my favorite, have you ever had your calendar practically empty, except for this one thing that you have to do? And then you get a call from a friend or a relative, and they say, hey, I'm in town. Let's meet up the one time that you can't meet up. And usually what's great about this one is they'll say, I've got free tickets to this game. I've got great tickets to a show. I just have to bring someone. Please come with me. It's free. And you have to respond, I've got this one thing that I can't get out of. I feel like we could do this forever, right? This week's Torah portion is Yitro, and it discusses the Hebrews receiving the 10 Commandments from God. One of those 10 Commandments is to remember Shabbat and keep it holy. Of course, that's a famous one. The prophet Isaiah wants to take this a step further. He writes, he's talking in God's voice, if you refrain from trampling the Sabbath, from pursuing your affairs on my holy day, if you call the Sabbath a delight, the Lord's holy day, and it's honored, if you honor it and not go your ways, or look to your business affairs, or strike bargains, then you can seek the favor of the Lord. So Isaiah is highlighting something important. Don't look at your business affairs and don't make bargains or make business dealings on Shabbat. Now, let me ask you this. Why is it I have the entire week, I have 6 days to talk business, but the only time I seem to want to talk business is on Shabbat when I'm technically not supposed to? I have the entire week to check my online bank account, but how come the only time I'm really tempted to look is on Saturday afternoon? I was talking to an Orthodox friend and colleague, and he told me that he only eats in kosher restaurants because he didn't, quote, want to have to think about it. I just want to go in, I just want to eat, don't want to think about it. And I understand that's important to some people, but for me that's kind of problematic, because does God want us not to ever not have to think about it? I think the reasons there are rules is so we think about it. I told him that going to a non-kosher restaurant for me makes me live in the real world and have to make kosher decisions in a place where kashrut isn't taken for granted. I have to think about a Torah in a non-Torah environment. It would probably be much easier for me to bury my computer for 24 hours, 25 hours over Shabbat to avoid checking my bank account. But I think God would be much happier if I had the temptation of doing that and I avoided it. Sometimes God or life or the universe will reward you in a moment when you're not ready for it, usually with free tickets when you have that one thing scheduled. Maybe with food, maybe with a relationship. And this might not always be fun, but it forces us to recognize what we do have. Just to think about it, I'm blessed enough to be in a position where I can decline food. I shouldn't take that for granted. Many people in the world don't have that blessing. I'm blessed to have friends and loved ones that want to interact with me and be a part of my life and take me on that special date that I'm booked during. And lastly, I'm blessed to share Shabbat with you here at Temple Aliyah. Sure, there might be distractions. There'll always be distractions, but I'm happy that those distractions make me think about my priorities. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
So we're going to turn to page 23 now. We're going to transition into our Chatzi Kaddish.
We are in just a moment, because last Shabbat, a little boy gave me my sticker, and now my sticker has fallen off, so I need to put it back on.
You have your priorities in place too, then.
Well, whatever. Anyway, okay. Yitkadash ve'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. Ve'alma divrach hirutei ve'amlich malchutei b'chayechon u'vyom echad u'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael bagala u'vizman kariv v'yimeru amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevorach le'alam lo me'amaya yitbarach yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei kedusha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiron ve'alma v'meru amen.
Please rise as we transition to the Amidah on page 25.
6 words. Ananana Adonai. Ananananana svatai tiftach. Ananananana ufi agit tehilatecha. Ananananana Adonai. Ananananana svatai tiftach. Ananananana ufi agit tehilatecha. Ananananana Adonai, Adonai svatai tiftach. Ananananana ufi agit tehilatecha.
Silent Amidah can be found on pages 25 through 38. Please use the words in the Siddur or the private meditations of your heart. If you're still davening, please continue to do so.
Oh, say shalom. Bimromav. Oh, say shalom. Bimromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu.
So we're going to turn to page 41. And when I think about healing, when I think about the Refa'enu that we'll say in a moment, I probably could have added one more thing to my sermon I just gave. Have you ever been about to go on vacation that you've been looking forward to and you get sick? You should never take your health for granted, even though it's very easy to do. And in the middle of the page, there's 2 sentences, begins with, heal us, O God. If you're thinking of someone that is suffering from some sort of affliction, whether that is bodily, a spiritual affliction, even a mental affliction, if you would like to say their name out loud, whether here in the sanctuary or whether you're viewing via live stream, you'll have the opportunity to do that. At the very end, you'll see a blank space, and I invite you to say that name out loud with us together. So let's read that together, and then we'll say the Rifa'enu. Heal us, O God, and we shall be healed. Help us and save us, for you are our glory. Grant perfect healing for all our afflictions. May it be your will, God our God and God of our ancestors, to send perfect healing of body and soul to Denny.
Rifa'enu Adonai v'nei Rapha. God, only you can bring true healing, and so we pray. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei Cholei Amo Yisrael. Blessed are you, Shekhinah, restores our loved ones. Heal our people speedily in our day. Vinomar, Amen. Please join with me. Rifa'enu Adonai v'nei Rapha. God, only you can bring true healing, and so we pray. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei Cholei Amo Yisrael. Blessed are you, Shekhinah, restores our loved ones. Heal our people speedily in our day. And let us say, Amen.
We're going to turn to page 42 for the Kiddush, and we'll all stand together.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho באהבה וברצון הנחילנו זיכרון למעשה וראשית כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש זכר ליציאת מצרים קיוונו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים בשבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. We're going to remain standing for Aleinu.
Page 45.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ ומושב יקרו בשמיים עמה ושכינתו זו בגובהי מרומים הוא אלוהינו אין עוד אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו ככתוב בתורתו וידעת היום והשבות אל לבבך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל והארץ מתחת אין עוד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Please be seated. I know many of us are here tonight to honor somebody who's no longer with us. The power of the Yortzeit is just recalling their name, making their name accessible, and remembering who that person was. So I'd like to read the Yortzeit list now. Temple Aliyah is thinking about you, and we're with you, and it's a beautiful way to honor somebody whom you love. Temple Aliyah is thinking about Rose Bolotin, Aileen Brauman, David Driveman, Christopher Joseph, Jerry Kahan, Richard Salop, Carrie Schatzzer, Joseph Singer, Karel Einbinder, Saul Bollock, Maddie Block, Saul Braun, Milton Collig, Gus Fishman, Miriam Flesser, Manuel Fredgant, Alan Goldberg, Labish Goldstein, Ben Kahan, Abraham Klein, Florence Levy, Ben Minkel, Stephen Slotnick, Ruth Abrams, Morris Adelsberg, Anna Hodosh, Sally Hagen, Elias Carlin, Daisy Katzen, Theodore Pomerantz, Anna Rabiner, Herman Steinberg, Murray Topi, Alex Blank, Dorothy Krieger, Irene Dwosh, Betty Fazio, Sarah Sank, Belle Skirlis, Nettie Wellican, William Berenson, Eva Gitterman, Janet Gottlieb, Mary Lasky, Morris Mausman, Rita Morris, Robert Ostrowski, Eleanor Skine, Albert Chipot, Zeev Hibotaru, Robert Fenton, Irene Horn, Robert Kodish, Max Sank, Minnie Whale, Alice Barnett, Seymour Gaines, Irving Geir, Cornelia Herman, Jean Levine, Esther Luik, Philip Malovitz, Jack Sohul, Francis Wise, Cy Rifkin. And we just want to acknowledge the recent bereavements in our community. Bruce Luca, father of Maureen and Jeff Koken. And I always really try to pronounce the names correctly, but I always say amen after I read the list because God's perfect and I'm not. So I hope I was able to remember your loved one and honor them the honor that they're justly due. We're going to say the Mourner's Kaddish now. If you have a need or desire to say the Kaddish Tome, it's on page 47. Seated. We have Alan Jacobs reading our announcements this evening.
Shabbat Shalom. Did you hear something? Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. I feel better already. I'm going to sit down. I'm tired. Shabbat Shalom and a warm welcome to Temple Aliyah's Shabbat Live service. One of my favorites, actually. I have a treat for you guys. Thank you, sir. I have a treat for you guys. Tomorrow, you can actually skip services with rabbinic approval. You can actually join. I'm going to be there. You can join us over at the Calabasas Farmers Market for the 7th day at the 6th with Rabbi Goldstein. You can show up at 10. You can show up at 11. And we have some low-key kind of fun discussions going on. It's something new and different we've been doing. And I've actually been going, and I'm enjoying it. So guess where I'm going to be tomorrow? And I'd like to see you there. We also, of course, have our regular traditional service here at 9:15, featuring the baby naming of Edith Cora Venner. And Sunday at 9 o'clock, Men's Club is hosting the Worldwide Wrap right here at Temple Aliyah. Young and old, all are invited to join in the mitzvah to fill in, and then, of course, you can stay for a nosh. We will have bagels and a few other fun things to do. Next Friday, February the 1st, at 5:30, is our Bim Bam Shabbat fairy tale version. The little ones and the adults, of course, are all encouraged to wear their favorite prince or princess garb, and they can come early at 5:15 to decorate crowns. There will be a Shabbat dinner at 5:30 that you can come to either after the Bim Bam Shabbat service or before the family service begins at 6:30. And we'll have our Shir Aliyah Youth Choir celebrating February birthdays. If you're going to come to dinner, you have to prepay an RSVP online, please. Next Saturday, our morning service begins at 9:15. Lulaman enthusiasts, I think you know who you are, will want to join us for Shabbat Yoga at 9:30 in the morning. If you don't know what Lulamans are, come to Shabbat Yoga and you can figure it out. At 4 o'clock, there will be an afternoon Shabbat service with the bat mitzvah of Emma Duvalier. Did I say it right? Amen. I'm taking a lead from my friend here. Elon Ramon Day School, if you're familiar with them, they're right off the freeway over here in Agoura. They had a lot of heavy damage from the fire that we had back in November. One of the main things that happened was they lost almost their entire Judaic library. We've identified a number of prayer books, Humashim, and various other things here that have a Jewish meaning that we are going to be donating to them. If you have any books that you no longer use, please bring them to the office at any time over the next month so that we can help them rebuild their collection. Information and everything I mentioned is available in the handout that you found when you came in. You can also go to templealiyah.org. Thank you to all our ushers. Thank you to Mr. Hodson, the new father. Thank you to Hazan Mimi, and thank you to my drumming friend here. I wish you well. I didn't know you were leaving us, and I'm pained, but I wish you well. That's a neat adventure you're embarking on. Please join us in Lubin Hall after the services for Oneg Shabbat. And the only last thing I'm going to say is help us maintain the sanctity of our Shabbat service, and please refrain from using phones, cameras, electronic games, that kind of stuff until after Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Alan. We're going to turn to page 49 for Adon Olam.
I know at least one person who might do a little Shabbat dancing.
We hope so.
And if not, with spirit. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Le'et Nasa V'chefsa Kol Azayin Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra B'dam Dam 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 Ve'acharei Kichlot HaKol Levado Yimloch Nora V'hu Haya V'hu Hoveh V'hu Yiyeh B'tifara Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra B'dam Dam Bam Bam V'hu Echad V'ein Sheni L'hamshilo Lehachbira V'li Reshit V'li Tachlit V'lo Ha'oz V'ha'misra Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra B'dam Bam 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 V'hu Eli V'chai Go'ali V'tzur Chevli Be'et Sarah V'hu Nisi Umanos Li Menat Kosi B'yom Ekra Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra B'dam Bam 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 B'yado Afdid Ruchi B'eti Shan Ve'ayira V'im Ruchi Giviati Adonai Li V'lo Ira Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra B'dam Bam 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 Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra B'dam Bam 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 Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat Shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom,
Hey.
Shabbat Shalom,
Hey.
Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom,
Hey.
Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Have some sweets. Join us for the Oneg.
Thank you, thank you.